Mosaic, a daily news program from Link TV, presents a selection of news reports from independent and state-controlled broadcasters from throughout the Middle East.
في الشأن العراقي قتل 6 جنود أمريكيين في هجمات شمال وغرب العراق. كما قتل
6 American soldiers were killed in attacks in northern and western Iraq. 13 Iraqis were also killed. Some of them were killed by a mortar shell in the center of Baghdad. The others were killed in booby-trapped cars in a number of Iraqi areas.
أعمال العنف تهز معظم مناطق العراق يوميا، وكان لمدن الشمال اليوم جزء كبير منها.
Acts of violence shake most areas in Iraq on a daily basis, the most violent being the killing of 4 American soldiers and the wounding of 4 others in an attack on one of the patrols in the city of Biji, north of the capital Baghdad.
مدرعة كبيرة. وأحاطت القوات الأمريكية بالموقع.
The attack destroyed 2 Humvees and a large armory vehicle. The U.S. forces cordoned off the site and did not give any further details about the type of weapons used in the attack. Earlier, the Iraqi police said that the guards of an oil pipeline in Biji were killed by unknown assailants. In Baghdad, a suicide bomber exploded himself in the Gaza area west of the capital. 6 people were killed and 14 others were injured when he drove his car towards a police patrol. Among those killed were 2 security officers and 2 others were wounded. The rest of the victims were civilians. Earlier, 4 mortar shells hit in the Athamiya neighborhood in the capital, killing 1 policeman and injuring 6 civilians.
ولم تعرف الأهداف الحقيقية لتلك القذائف إذ لم يكن هدفها.
No one knows what the real targets of these missiles were. This time they were not aimed at American soldiers. One of them fell in a commercial district and another one fell on a small bus in the middle of a mainly Sunni neighborhood that was the center of armed activities.
4 mortars landed on the street. They did not fall on any Americans or the enemies, and instead they fell on innocent civilians.
The security disturbances in Iraq's cities, which have become a daily reality, indicate that the activities of armed fighters have not diminished and their strength has not weakened.
Settlers in the north of the Gaza Strip began to move their belongings and leave their homes in preparation for the Israeli withdrawal, which will begin on the 17th of this month. The 3 settlements in the north were established by the Israeli government in the 1970s and 80s.
The situation of the 3 settlements in the northern Gaza Strip is perhaps different than the rest of the settlements in the Strip. Here in settlement Nisanit, Ilai Sinai, and Dugit, the settlers have begun to leave their homes and move their possessions in preparation for the implementation of Sharon's government decision to end the presence of Israelis in Gaza.
We went to the disengagement administration and we hope that they will organize everything we need and move us all as one group with our neighbors to northern Israel.
Despite the fact that a group of settlers in the northern Gaza Strip left their homes and left the settlement completely, another group intends to stay until the last second when the Israeli army arrives and requests that they leave.